Lines voicing their frustrations to lawmakers and election officials. Good morning and thank you for joining us for the Valley's only 11 o'clock newscast. I'm Danielle Lerner.
I'm Dan Spindle. This special hearing happening just minutes after Secretary of State Michelle Reagan finished up a pretty tense news conference about her findings on the election and those lines. ABC 15's Nick Saletti was there at the meeting asking questions that we all want to know the answer to, including as to whether or not Reagan was caught up in those lines herself. What did she say, Nick?
Danielle, good morning. Well, I just stepped outside of that special hearing that's taking place here at the state capitol, and it was packed with angry voters. This morning, the calls are getting louder and louder for somebody to take action and do something about those long lines that we've told you about. Up to 5 hours of people waiting just to cast their ballot. As a matter of fact, I spoke with someone just a short time ago who's an Army veteran who was in Iraq for the first round of Democratic elections, and he tells me that voting went smoother in Baghdad than it did in Maricopa County last week. Quite a loaded statement. I want to go ahead and show you what's happening to my right. You can see a group of about 15 protesters are here. They're making sure their voices are heard. They're calling for Maricopa County Recorder Helen Purcell to resign. Dan and Danielle, you mentioned it, though. She is not the only person who is taking heat this morning. There was also a press conference with Secretary of State Michelle Reagan. She took our questions, and we asked her if she feels personally responsible for what happened last week. Take a listen.
It's fluid. Best answer and the most truthful answer is I wish I had questioned that 60 were not enough. I did not do that, and for that I take responsibility.
Now, we also pressed Secretary Reagan for what the solution is. What is her office going to do? And she says that they're going to hold a series of 4 meetings in Maryvale, South Phoenix, Tempe, and Gilbert. According to their office, those are the areas that were the hardest hit by those long wait times. Her office, though, doesn't have a time or location for those. As soon as we find out, of course, we will pass that along to you. But meantime, inside that meeting that's still going on, I can tell you at least 200 people are inside that right now. There are protesters. There are people angry and hungry for some kind of solution and, of course, answers right now, guys.
All right, Nick Saletti reporting outside. Speaking of inside, we've got a crew there. Obviously, we are streaming right now. This is the meeting. This is a live look inside that election committee meeting, and you can get this online. Open the ABC 15 mobile app. You can watch it right there on your phone, and also look for updates. We're going to break it all down on our newscast starting at 4 o'clock.
New